So if a man is in a position where he primarily focuses on his mother's life and on her needs, and he therefore neglects himself and his own life ends up being ignored, it is going to mean that he will be wasting his precious life on his mother, because the time that he spends on her, he won't be able to get back. But although he will be doing this can just be what is normal, and so he won't recognise what is going on. And it could be said that if his mother was to encourage him to live his own life, he would be able to do this. And it could be said that this will be the right thing for her to do, because through not being able to be there for him when he was growing up, and through using him to meet her adult and unmet childhood needs, this will be the least that she can do, to encourage him now to live his own life, and for him to be responsible for himself and for her to be responsible for herself. And so if she was to become aware of the fact that she is basically using her child, her adult child now, and she used him very early on, she could feel guilty and ashamed, and she could have the need to encourage him to finally live his own life, and to make it clear that he is not here for her. However, even if she was to do this, it doesn't mean that he would simply be able to live his own life. And this is because what took place very early on would have basically left him in a very bad way. So he's not going to be in touch with himself, with his body, and even if he was to connect to his needs, feelings, wants and desires, he could end up feeling guilty and ashamed and experience fear and anxiety. This could be seen as a very unrealistic scenario anyway, because his mother is unlikely to even say this, that he should live his own life. But even if she was, he's not just going to be able to live his own life. And so if you're a man and you can relate to this, and someone has said that it's time for you to live your own life, perhaps this isn't your mother, perhaps it's someone else, then in order for you to do this, you will need to reconnect to your body, because this is where most of your needs, feelings, wants, desires and preferences will be. They won't be in your head. And once you have started to develop this connection, then you will need to work through what comes up when you begin to express yourself. Because although you may feel guilty and ashamed, so it will be as though you're doing something wrong. When you express yourself, you are not doing anything wrong. This is what you are here to do. And the reason why you will feel guilty and ashamed is due to the fact that when you tried to express your needs very early on, you may have been punished, disapproved of, and or abandoned. And so you can also experience fear and anxiety, because you can believe deep down that when you express yourself, your survival is under threat. So there's going to be a lot of trauma for you to work through, so that you can live your life and feel comfortable doing so. And in order for you to do this, you may need to reach out for external support. But the main thing is that you don't suffer in silence and continue to live a miserable existence, and live a life that is worth living.